this is again about simultaneous equation that involve the use of indices. So how do I know? Is by observing the equations, and I see that wow, the powers are all unknown. Powers are all variables, right? This is all variable. So likelihood is from here. Then I'll think about it. That maybe in order to carry off the bases, I need to use the law of indices to help me to create the equation. So here, the same concept that we are using, all right, is that if a to the power of p is equals to a to the power of q, right, then this implies that p is equals to q. Of course, bear in mind the condition that a must be positive and a cannot be equals to 1. All right. So, for the first equation, if you observe 3x, MA3, 81, and 27, you can see that then what we do is basically you write everything down that this is 3 power x. 81 is the same as 3 to the power of 4, right? And 27 is the same as 3 to the power of 3. So over here, what I do is I use the fact that a to the power of m bracket n is basically a to the power of m times n, one of the laws of indices, and this is 3 to the power of x times 3 to the power of 4y to be equals to 3 power 3. Next, the law I use here is that a to the power of m times a power n equals to a to the power of m plus n. A power m times a power n is a power m plus n. So 3 to the power of x times 3 to the power of 4y, I can just add the powers together to give me 3x plus 4y equals to 3 power 3. And again, from here, what we do next is we use the fact that, well, if a to the power of p equals to a to the power of q, this implies that p equals to q. If a to the power of p equals to a to the power of q, then p equals to q. I'll write that down here. X plus 4y equals to 3, and that is my equation 1, and we are done. Alright, so for the next one, I have 2 to the power of x times 8 to the power of y to be equals to 1 over 16, and this is the same again. I look at 8, I see 2 to the power of 3, and I look at 16, I see 1 over 2 to the power of 4. And 2 to the power of 4, similarly, using the fact that 1 over a to the power of p is the same as a to the power negative p, this will give me 2 to the power negative 4. 2 power x, using the fact that a to the power of m bracket n is just a to the power of mn, this is just 2 to the power of 3y equals to 2 power negative 4. Using the fact that the law a power m times a power n is a power m plus n, this will give me 2 to the power of x plus 3y equals to 2 to the power negative 4, and I have x plus 3y equals to negative 4, and equation 2. So then what's remaining is just a simultaneous equation. Now I have 2 equations, right? Just solve them simultaneously. You should get your x to be negative 25 and y to be equals to 7. Okay, I hope that works for you.